There is one important asset that can help you to build long-term wealth. Unfortunately, many people are not talking about this asset. And the asset I'm talking about is ETF. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can invest and make money from ETF. Firstly, I'll explain exactly what an ETF means. I'll also be sharing with you some advantages of investing in an ETF. And then I'll give you a list of ETFs that you can invest in immediately. Then finally, I'll share with you the step-by-step process on how to invest in an ETF. So you want to ensure that you don't skip any part of this video. I promise you, this is going to be one of the most educative videos that you're going to find on YouTube today. Before we get started, if you are seeing my face for the first time, my name is John Agbo and I am a financial literacy educator. I teach people like you how to make, manage, and multiply their money. If you love content like this, then you want to go ahead and subscribe to the channel by clicking on that subscribe button down here below the video. It is free. And most importantly, turn on the bell icon so that next time when I upload a new and a valuable video like this one you're about to watch right now, YouTube will always send you a notification. So to start with, what exactly is an ETF? An ETF is simply a basket of stocks. So you are investing in stocks, except for the fact that you are investing in so many companies all in one place. You want to look at it like a basket of fruits. Let's say you want to have fruits. You can decide to have orange or pineapple or watermelon. At the same time, you can decide to have a bit of all of these fruits all at once. So what that simply means, you can decide to have fruit salad. Now, inside that bowl of fruit salad, you can have a bit of all of these fruits. You can have a bit of orange, you can have a bit of bananas, you can have a bit of pineapple, a bit of watermelon, a bit of cucumber, and other fruits in it. So instead of just taking one fruit, you can have a bit of all of these fruits all at once. So that's exactly how an ETF works. Instead of investing in these companies one by one, you can own bit of shares in all of these companies in one place. Now, let's talk about the advantages of investing in an ETF. Number one is diversification. It helps you to diversify your portfolio because you are not just investing in one company, you are not investing in different companies. So instead of investing just in Apple, you can invest in Apple, you can invest in Microsoft, you can invest in MTN, all in one place. And this actually helps you to lower the risk because, come to think of it, even though one company does not perform well, and the other companies in that ETF performs well, you can use the profit that you made from the other companies to cover up for it, okay? Although the price of an ETF can go down because, of course, we are talking about stocks investment here, but it does not go down drastically the way the price of an individual stock can go down. Even if it goes down, it's going to be very minimal. And there is no way that you can just lose all of your money like that, all right? It is very, very impossible for all the companies in that particular ETF not to perform well. So if one company does not perform well, at least the other companies can perform well. They can use the profits that you've made from the other companies to cover up for any loss. The second advantage is that it has a low entry barrier. When you want to buy an ETF, some of these ETF can cost like $200, some $300, some $500. But the good thing is that you can own fractional shares of these ETFs by investing with very little amount of money. So with as little as $1, your $2, your $10, or your $20, you can still invest in that ETF. And the third advantage of investing in an ETF is liquidity. The same way that you invest in stocks and also sell off your stocks is the same way that you can invest in an ETF and also sell off your shares of that ETF. So there is nothing complicated here. And the fourth advantage is that it is beginner friendly. So here you're not thinking about, oh, should I invest in this company or should I invest in that company? You're not thinking about which company should you invest into or which one should you not invest into. Because if you want to invest in that ETF, you already have an idea of all the companies that the ETF tracks. So by investing in that ETF, automatically you now own shares in all of those companies. So these are just a couple of advantages of investing in an ETF. Now let's move on and look at some of the ETFs that you can buy immediately. But before then, I'd like to make a disclaimer that this recommendation is not a financial advice. I am only recommending this ETF to you based on my own personal research and my own personal opinion. So it will be in your best interest to also carry out your own research, and then you make up your mind if at all you want to invest in any of these ETFs or not. So the first one is the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. The Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, the ticker symbol is VOO. This particular ETF actually tracks the top 500 companies in the US. So when you're talking about the biggest companies in the US, talking about Google, Apple, Meta, Amazon, and the rest, this ETF actually tracks all of these companies. So by investing in the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, automatically you now own shares in the top 500 companies in the US. And the second ETF that you can also buy immediately is VTI. VTI actually tracks all the companies in the US, and there are people that just choose to invest in VTI ETF and they are cool with it. They just want to invest in this ETF and they are very, very okay with it. So this company actually tracks all the companies in the US. And then at number 3, we have QQQ. So QQQ actually tracks the top tech companies in the US. If you're the type that actually loves tech, then this is a good ETF that you can invest into. The fourth ETF that I can buy immediately is the Gold Shares SPDR. The ticker symbol is GLD. This particular ETF actually tracks the performance of gold. So if you are the type that wants to invest in gold, but you don't have a lot of money to buy a gold bar, or maybe invest in physical gold like an earring or a necklace or a bracelet, then you can actually invest in the Gold Shares SPDR ETF, because this ETF actually tracks the performance of gold. And one thing about gold is that the price never goes down. The price of gold is always appreciating in value, and that makes it a very good ETF for you to invest in. Now let's talk about how you can actually buy any of these ETF or invest in ETF in general. If you have any investment app that allows you to buy US stocks, automatically it means that you can also use that investment app to invest in an ETF. So once you log into the platform, just go ahead and then you search for the ticker symbol of the ETF that you want to buy. When you find the ETF you want to purchase, input the amount you want to use in buying the ETF. After you input the amount, then you go ahead and execute the purchase. It is very, very simple. So you don't have to complicate things for yourself. Once you buy the ETF, then you can sit back and wait for the value of the ETF to appreciate, or you can wait for your dividends to actually come in, because some of these ETFs actually pays you dividend, right? So this is exactly how you can invest and make money from ETF. And I highly recommend that you should have one or more ETFs in your portfolio. Especially as you grow older, you won't have that opportunity to be taking so much risk. So you can simply just invest in an ETF for income and also for stability. Before I wrap up, I would like to invite you to join my free stocks investment masterclass, where I go deeper to show you how you can get started with investing and making money from the stock market. So I'm going to leave the link to join the masterclass in the video description, and you can as well find the link in the first comment of this video. So thank you for watching the video to the end, and I will see you in the next one.